Hello everyone, I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channel, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. And I'm here with my psychic development tip number 22. Now this tip is also we create our world tip number 2. First off, I want you to follow up immediately with psychic development tip number 21, which was we create our world tip number 1 by giving a tip right here that's going to help you to let go. If you haven't done those first 2 tips, please be sure to do them either before you watch this video or at least immediately after, because the 2 really follow each other very closely. Now, when you read, watched, or even listened to tip number 21, you probably realized at the end just how important letting go is to the whole process of breaking patterns. And of course, that allows you to begin to manifest the new life that you want for yourself, free from all past patterns. So here's a simple tip that I've learned to use in my meditations and also in my daily life that's going to help you enormously. And it is so simple to do. It involves breathing. And it's as easy as breathing. I first discovered this when doing sitting meditation, in which I was taught to maintain my focus on my breath. And in my case, I was taught to breathe in for the count of 8, hold for a count of 4, and breathe out for a count of 8. Then back in and repeat the process. And it was a good technique. It worked well for me. Well, after breathing in that pattern for a while, I began to realize that after slowly releasing my breath to a count of 8, I wasn't ready to breathe in. So I just sat with my lungs empty. I didn't refill them until an automatic reaction to breathe in kicked in. It was triggered, and that's when I slowly breathed back in. Over time, my slow exhalation became even slower. And as I learned to release my breath without haste, mostly allowing the weight of my body to compress all of the air in my lungs until they were really empty, the length of my exhalation got longer and longer and more comfortable. And the period that I was able to sit with my lungs empty was extended. I never forced the extension. It occurred naturally as I allowed myself to sit in emptiness and stillness. And then that automatic response to breathe in would kick in, and a quick, deep, refreshing breath would occur, an in-breath, and then I'd repeat the process. And what I discovered by doing this is that after all the breath was released through my exhalation, and before the next breath was triggered, is a space that's magical and powerful. It's the space between the thoughts, you see. It's the space between life and death. It's the space where all patterns cease to exist. It's the space where old things are released and new things are born. It's the space where you can get in touch with your real and authentic self. I experienced this many times. Experienced meditators have mostly all accessed this space, but few discuss it. Following my directions here, you can too. And you can learn how to use this exercise to change your patterns, to alter the flow of energy around you, to increase your energy, and to improve the fine-tuning of your focused thoughts. Here's a special note. As this technique does not alter your brain pattern, or it does alter your brain pattern, and it over-oxygenates your brain temporarily, you shouldn't do it while you're operating heavy equipment or driving a car. Remember, this is definitely going to alter your brain pattern, and in so doing, it's going to help you to release those old patterns and to store up an incredible amount of energy to release new concepts, thoughts, ideas, new patterns into your life. I'm Sandy Anastasi. I hope you've enjoyed this psychic development tip, and I've got a lot more coming. I hope you'll keep listening. You can visit me on my website at www.sandyanastasi.com to learn more about me and my work. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye for now.